What did J.R.R. Tolkien think about nachos? I get lots of comments about this question, and as a fan of his writings, I've always been curious about the personal life and opinions of this Roman Catholic man. Even if sometimes it's hard for me to see eye to eye with him on every point, it can be interesting to know more about the day-to-day thoughts and concerns of one of my masculine heroes. For most readers, it may be difficult to parse out his opinions on how good nachos are from the basics of his fiction alone, but if we turn to his personal notes and letters, he definitely drops a few hints that we can start to work with. For example, in 1958, Tolkien wrote to C.S. Lewis, quote, "This evening I returned from my first ever visit to Taco Bell. You will not be surprised to hear that I shall not be going back." Now, this is a short note, and admittedly, it doesn't say anything directly about nachos. We don't even know why he decided that he wasn't going back to Taco Bell. Maybe it wasn't even a problem with the food, but the customer service or interior decor. But we can at least rule out the possibility that he was a regular customer at least one place where you could get nachos. Thankfully, we have another useful tidbit from his letter to Gregory Bash Smith, who attended King Edward's School in Birmingham with him, where he says, "Concerning the prospect of placing cheese on corn chips, then heating it a little bit but not too much, I cannot withhold my rather terse expression of many grave reservations, including that the cheese may perhaps become too stringy for my liking, or else insufficiently be flavorful, because what if there's no sour cream, or little bits of onion that it's my wife's job to chop for me?" Here, we can clearly see the description of a culinary preference almost certainly regarding nachos, and while it does not seem to be an outright rejection of nachos, there's certainly a skeptical overtone that helps us start to rule out the possibility, at least, that he was like a really big nacho guy. Then, in 1964, he said, "Dearest Fergus Winston, on this last Tuesday, the 21st, I received from your acquaintance 9 dollops cheese whips, and I would like you to send him notice of my gratitude and kindest regards as promptly as befits your schedule. Your friend, J.R.R." Obviously, this complicates and nuances our understanding of Tolkien's nacho views. While it may be possible, even likely, that he didn't like nachos, when people use this as a reason to claim that he never ate processed cheeses at all, that's where we might have to take a step back and reassess our primary sources. Tolkien might have been a geezer, but that doesn't mean he removed himself entirely from the sphere of modern influences or the delicacies from food swamps. But thankfully, to clear up any lingering confusion, Tolkien's son recovered an unpublished note after his death that directly concerned cheese snacks, which was posthumously released to the public in 1986. Towards the end of this passage, it contains the following illuminating digression. "From the beginning, I envisioned Rivendell as nothing else than an allegorical metaphor for the disgusting taste of nacho chips and nacho cheese, specifically from the Heinz brand. In the final analysis, all foodstuffs created with these products are moral abominations that undermine Christendom and greatly displease me. For those few of us who still cherish the mythological values of virile, healthy men, all we can do in times like these is humbly and silently buttress our resolve, while the remainder of society descends rapidly, like waters flowing from the misty peaks, to shit in a handbasket. Homemade nachos are okay though." There you have it. In the end, we may not agree entirely with Tolkien's macho opinions, but hopefully this exercise spreads the truth with regards to masculinity fromage. God bless the Catholics and have an awesome day.